Guys, did you know that in 2025, the denial rate of EB2 NIW is about 57%, which makes the approval rate about 43%. This is one of the lowest in the history of EB2 NIW. Let's discuss today what is the main factor behind those denials and how to tackle this like a pro. Also, you'll be able to get a free evaluation of your EB2 NIW case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. My name is Stanislav Shamaev. I'm a licensed business, immigration, and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're discussing a hidden factor in EB2 NIW that affects the denial rate, which is on a rise in the past few years. And first of all, let's remember what's EB2 NIW. Like, oh my God, Stanislav, you're talking about hidden factors, but what the hell is EB2 NIW? All right, if you have that question, you probably need to watch a bunch of my other videos, because this one is more for intermediate or maybe advanced knowledge people. But still, EB2 NIW is the second immigration-based categories in immigration laws in the US that allows you, without an employer, but with advanced degree and with the endeavor, a project, get the green card to realize the claimed project that you submitted to the US government. So in other words, you are a professional in your field with education and you have some idea that you propose to the United States government, and the United States government says, good, come in and implement it as soon as possible. Okay? So, and you show that you're well positioned to implement that idea. That's a part of the petition. So that's good. These are the three criteria, right? Education, the project, and well positioned. And I know some of you like Stanislav, there's a Danazar and Prongs. Sure. I just want to make sure you guys understand. I don't want to recite the law. You can go and Google and read it yourself. My task is to give you value, okay? And to give you the value, I need to explain it like in easy terms, right? So 3 elements: education, project, and well-positioned. Okay, you are well-positioned. One way or another, some people kind of say the same about the criteria and what we need to prove and how we approach this and that. But many people, many professionals, and many people who are looking at this visa, missing one very important factor, which is subjectivity. Okay, subjective analysis of EB2 NIW. And what does that mean? Well, that means a lot, guys. EB2 NIW is so subjective that even talking about subjectivity is pretty subjective. Okay, my God. So the law pretty much says that not only the immigration officer looks at each separate prong or criterion with subjective eye, meaning that he or she may subjectively say, hey, I don't like this project. I don't like this education. I don't believe you're well positioned. So they have the power to do that vested into the law. Okay? That's why those denial rates are through the roof. Obviously, the real reason is that there isn't an order within USCIS to do that. The supervisor says, deny all the cases you don't like. I need more denials. It's like, guys, I'm from Russia, and the way the police works there, like the police on the road, that speeding tickets, the way it works, you have to bring the 20 tickets from your shift. Do whatever you want. And so, I'm sure in your country is the same. And then make it rain. So same thing, but without the second part. Just like, I need more denials. So, okay, you need more denials. I'm gonna deny just all the cases. I don't care, right? So that's what's happening, clearly. And I know the government will never admit that, but that's what's going on. So, yeah. And why is this happening? Because of the backlog, okay? 1 and 2, Trump policies, very tough, very aggressive. And number 3, really, America wants the best, just the best. Not like us, but yeah, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, and who decides that? That guy who is looking over your petition. Now, the second layer of that, the most denials are coming from one criterion, which is, as you can think, the national interest, right? That's where the 90% of denials come from, okay? This is not in a national interest. And national interest is broken down in 2 sub-criteria: substantial merit and national importance, okay? Where is substantial merit? Well, there is a problem, okay? There is a problem with ecology in Chicago, okay? The Chicago River is dirty, okay? My project is to clean it and make it beautiful, okay? And national importance, is it really important for the US government to have that river clean? I would say yes, right? The fish, the flora, fauna, the appearance of the city, one of the biggest ones. So, and this is a hypo, right? It's not the real case. So now the officer can say, yes, there's a problem. It's dirty. There's industry pouring some toxic stuff in it, right? There's a problem, but I don't think it's important for us to resolve this. There's more important things. Denied. And besides, guys, if the officer denied your EB2 NIW petition on national interest, there is no appellate process for that in the federal court. Okay, yes, you can go to AAO, the administrative appeal, which you know what's going to happen there. It's the same organization reviewing the decision of the officer. They will never, of course, I never say never. Okay, 99% they will say okay, still denied. Okay, we confirm the denial. The only chance would be the federal court. But guess what, guys? The law does not provide a federal court with jurisdiction over this particular criterion. National interest, national importance. Crazy. Wild. So now, this is the second layer. But guess what, guys? It gets only worse, okay? There's a third layer to that. So not only each criterion is subjective, and the officer can say whatever that is, not only there's no federal court jurisdiction over national importance criteria, but also even if the officer said, okay, you got the education, you got the endeavor, and you're well positioned to implement that endeavor. Even if he said that, the law still gives that officer power to deny your case. Wild on steroids. So you satisfied all criteria, and the officer can say, sorry, not coming in, denied. So did I see those denials? Yes. But are there a lot when everything is good? No. But the fact that it can be done is just pretty crazy. Tell me guys in the comment section, do you think it's wild to make the law like that? Very vague, very uncertain, okay? Now, if you guys still want to try and get that EB2 NIW and file it, in my company, we're still getting approvals for it. Yes, it's much harder, much tougher, more expensive, because sometimes when we refile, withdraw, and add more stuff, it's expensive, okay? But we're still getting approvals. So get the free evaluation right out of the way. The questionnaire for free evaluation is below this video. Find the link, click on it, fill out the questionnaire. Within 2 days, I will get back to you and analyze your EB2 NIW case. Now, let me give you a few tips how to improve to the max your petition. Of course, on top of everything that we already do for you, we will need two things. Number one, the letters from people in the US who are interested in your project. That will significantly increase your approval rate from 43 to 44%. Kidding, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna put a label on that, how much percent, but more than 43, okay? So that, and number two, either your project is already operational, and remember, by law, we need to provide the idea of the project, not the operational project. So either it's already working and you can show it brings the result, that's the best. Also good, not the best, but you have the finance to invest in that project, and that will strengthen your case significantly in the eyes of an immigration officer, because he's just gonna like to see that 100K on your bank account for the company that is gonna be doing the project for you, right? And it's probably your company. It's gonna be much easier for him to proceed with the approval subjectively, because he sees the money, he sees the idea. He sees your well position, the education. Okay, this is a good case, all right? Letters and finance or operational business. So this is the best combination that will significantly improve your chances of being approved, but it's not gonna guarantee. Guys, I had a denial in one of my cases. The guy had $500,000 on his company. Company was already working and there were employees and he wanted to grow and he showed the business plan and all the intention and it was crazy. And we got denial the first time. It was recent, okay? So now we're like, my God, what else do we need? This is insane. So you see how subjective those things are. And then the other day, the guy with the IT project, pretty simplist. Yes, it's artificial intelligence. Yes, this is a buzzword, but no finance, no operational business, no letters, nothing got an approval. Okay, so you guys tell me who is crazy here. Where is the problem? With the petitions, with clients, with attorney, or with USCIS? Not quite sure. You know, there might be a combination, but I give you two cases, real ones, okay? One is like right there, denial. One is right here, an approval, okay? Anyways, don't be discouraged, guys. Don't be discouraged because it's all very individual. Get that free evaluation right out of the way so we could see what's the potential in a case and we could work on the best idea to show that your petition deserves to be subjectively approved. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Instagram, join my Telegram group and other social media platforms. Do the comments, give me your thoughts on this. My name is Stanislav Shamaev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.